Secret Tours bringt eben besondere Orte in der Stadt zur Geltung, die nicht auf dem Mainstream daherkommen, sondern die so ein bisschen außerhalb liegen, aber nicht weniger bedeutsam sind.
Times are maybe changing a little bit where people come to new cities and I mean people come to Berlin and you know maybe not for the Brandenburg Gate and the Reichstag and things like this anymore. Especially the young people, they want to see kind of how the young people live and live their daily lives and kind of the I guess kind of the secret things about the city or the hidden things that are kind of neat and how the locals live.
Das Stasi-Gefängnis ist aus dem Grund ein wichtiger Punkt dieser Tour gewesen, weil es einen bedeutenden Teil der Berliner Geschichte widerspiegelt, die zwar sehr dunkel ist, aber doch eben dazugehört.
One thing that was really interesting we were talking about at the end is the whole when the Stasi dissolved during reunification and how the people were all of a sudden free to think how they wanted and do what they wanted. That was, it's nice. I guess that's why Berlin is kind of known as a cool, crazy city where a lot of free thinkers come and a lot of artists come, and it's kind of a big party city. Maybe that has something to do with the history here of the people being oppressed, I guess, for quite a while. We came because we were interested in the story behind the prison, and it's pretty interesting. A big part of the East Berlin history, and when you're here, you can't help but think about if you were in that situation during that time, it'd be pretty crazy times, and it'd be hard to trust anybody with all the espionage stuff going on and the informants. You hear stories about your neighbors and your friends informing the Stasi about maybe something about what you said or something you did, and then you're in big trouble. So it's pretty crazy.
Als Kontrast sind wir dann weiter in das Dong-Zhuang-Zentrum gegangen und es war wirklich sehr interessant, auch aus diesem Kontrast heraus dieses unglaubliche Warenangebot zu sehen und den geschichtlichen Hintergrund, der ja auch in der DDR begründet ist. Ort, an den man unbedingt hin muss, um ein paar Geschenke zu kaufen.
They had the neon signs, that are flashing, and one of them says doner kebab. So maybe get that for Bushy. Bushy likes doner kebabs.
So this is a Frankfurter Tor. Der Strausberger Platz ist für mich einer der interessantesten Plätze in Berlin, weil er praktisch so das Ende einer Promenade ist, die so in ganz Berlin nicht mehr zu finden ist und doch auch dann so was DDR-mäßiges im Baustil widerspiegelt. Und das Tolle war, man konnte dann mal so richtig ins Innere von so einem Gebäude gucken und wir haben da also die Möblierung nachvollziehen können und diesen Strausberger Platz an sich auch von außen in seiner architektonischen Schönheit bewundern können.
The rooms that we saw were pretty cool to see. It kind of shows you how life would be back in the DDR. back in the 60s, 70s. That was pretty cool. And then, over in Kreuzberg, I've been to Kreuzberg many times, but I've never seen this little house that the man built right by the wall there. So that was kind of cool to see. And then this Battanian is pretty cool. The old big hospital that they turned into a big art gallery or art center. So it's pretty cool. It's important for all of us hockey players to kind of get away from hockey a little bit and clear your mind. But that's one of the things I love about Berlin. Just walking around the streets and even driving around the streets, like you see so much here that's amazing. Especially coming from Canada, we don't have so much history there, so it's very different, and just so many cool things to see in Berlin.